Kahler, Corey Butts.
Who?
Kyle Kahler, Corey Butts. It's on this page.
Oh, this is Kyle Kahler. It's Kyle. We got Kyle Kahler of MV MMA entering right now, fighting out of Utica, New York.
And he's fighting Corey Butts, another guy out of 5 Element MMA. Both these teams from Western New York coming out here to get after it.
Another MV MMA fighter like we've been mentioning all night. Can they continue this undefeated streak they got so far? They're 2-0 in the cage.
You know, anything is possible, but I guarantee Eric Gillette wants this win for his team. We know they're going to bring the ruckus either way. I look forward to it.
Corey Butts, a teammate of Chris Buckley, who just fought and fell to Demetrius Plaza out of 5 Element, in Elmira, New York. Every time I hear this song now, I think of Southpaw.
One of my favorite movies.
Great movie.
Love it.
Great movie. I think it's an underrated movie, to be honest. When you think of boxing movies, a lot of people don't throw that up there. You know, the storyline's all over the place, but I think it's a great movie, a great boxing movie, a great movie.
Yeah, definitely one of those pick-me-up movies, as well as one of those movies that makes you want to punch somebody in the face.
This is Corey Butts right now getting Vaseline put onto the eyes of his opponent. I mean, on his eyes, excuse me.
He definitely looks pretty calm. He's not shaken by the events from tonight so far, and he's ready to go, you can tell.
Both these fighters are also making their MMA debut. Tonight there's several fighters making their MMA debut, so we're going to be saying that often.
You can tell just by the way these guys are in the cage, they're game and they're ready to go.
And we're going to throw it up to the ring announcer, Ryan Peterson. And Mike Walters, referee for this fight between Kyle Kahler and
Kyle Kahler and Butts.
Corey Butts. Kyle Kahler looks like he's got the Assassin's Creed tattoo on his arm.
Yep. Kyle is in the red corner, Corey's in the blue corner. Here we go, they're going to meet in the center. Trying to work that transition.
And Butts just fights
Butts
his way
throwing
out
those
of that.
heavy hands. He's not afraid to strike. Oh, nice
Good
right
shot
hand.
by Butts.
Nice right hand. He's got the neck. Let's see what he can do with it. Whoa.
Corey Butts just showed some strength right there. It looked like he was going to lose his balance and tossed Kyle out of it.
Butts is definitely throwing heavy. That could come to a disadvantage if this goes deeper into the fight. There is absolutely zero chill in Butts' striking right now. He's swinging for the fence.
Yeah, he's throwing everything in, plus the kitchen sink. This is a 160-pound catchweight fight.
He's got the neck, but Kahler's looking to get side control. He's in half mount right now, half guard. Transition, let's see if he can take him.
That MV MMA training right there.
He's got the neck, but
Corey
he
Butts has got, it looks like he's got it.
He's only got one arm in. There we go. Now, you look at the composure from Kyle. Now he's comfortable. He's here. Corey working from that closed guard, trying to control the head of Kyle with the right hand, controlling that posture.
Now you're not allowed to strike to the head, but you are allowed to put your hands on their head and push away. Good transition right there by Kyle Kahler.
See if he can take him down. Good job by Corey, put his back against the cage, controlling the arm and trying to swing out of it.
And a rule for wrestling, whenever you're taking takedown shots or shooting on someone, you never want your head lower than your hips, and I think Corey Butts just ran into that right there.
He did.
His head was dipping way too deep.
They're both striking. They're both throwing for the fences. I'll give them that. Nice takedown.
Yeah,
good job.
Nice
good trip
right there.
He's trying to step over, but he doesn't have the space. Corey's doing a good job keeping his right knee in between right now. Because if he gets mounted right there, that's not a good position.
This is round one of a fight between Kyle Kahler and Corey Butts. Kyle Kahler is doing a phenomenal job, I guess you could say, of weathering the storm.
Yes, and he's still applying that pressure, still throwing those knees from the top to his bottom, to his down opponent. Now the shots to the body. Even though he can't clear the right knee, he's still delivering punishment. If you notice, Butts has a hold of Kyle's left arm, trying to hold that, and he got it free. Here we go. Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, Butts
side
got
mount.
That underhook.
Side mount. Now he's got the right hand trapped between the legs, though, so let's see what he can do with 30 seconds left. Is he just going to hold him here or what? Mike Walter leaning in. He's trying to tell him to keep moving. He's about ready to stand him up. Break the action. Good. Break. End of the round. Man, that was a tough round to judge. What do you think?
That was a tough round to judge. You know, the reason why it's so tough is Corey Butts threw volume in a lot of it, but Kyle Kahler, he kind of controlled the action, controlled the pace. Looking at it, at the end of the action, at the end of the round, I would have to give it Kahler. Excuse me, yes, I have them.
Yeah, I agree. Corey did a great job with the striking. I would give him the effective striking advantage, but the cage control and the effective grappling and the takedown, I would give it to Kyle.
But it's interesting, you know, because we don't know how the judges score it, because some judges score striking heavier, some score.
But no, they're not supposed to. As somebody who's
agree.
certified, you've got those three categories, and whoever wins 2 out of those 3 should win that round.
I agree, but you never know. Never know in the eyes of the judges. That's why they say don't leave it to the judges.
Yep, I agree.
Although
and I've been on the wrong end of that, so I know.
USMTA judges are very highly trained, well certified, ABC certified, so I expect nothing but the best out of them.
Here we go, round 2. Mike Walter calling to the center. Here we go. Let's see. Corey going for that big right hand again. He's trying to end this night.
But he doesn't seem like he's landing when he's throwing these shots. It looks like he's missing.
That's the thing. He's swinging for the fence. If you throw that hard, you know, you're committing to that punch, and if you miss, you miss.
Kahler's landing. He was landing some little shots in there. They weren't real effective, but there's something. It's better than
Butts
nothing.
is breathing through his mouth right now. You notice that? And he's not moving nearly as well. He lands that right kick by Kahler. Right kick again. He's going to wait to hit that right kick. He's going to try to throw that right hand. Watch. See? Bang. He's trying for that right hand. He wants to end it. He's tired.
So Corey Butts is showing very predictable movement right now as Kahler is kind of moving around and using it to his advantage.
Look at the left leg of Butts is starting to get a little bit of a red mark on the outside. That really will hinder your movement. If Kyle was smart, he'd keep picking those angles, picking his shots, being selective. Don't get sucked into a brawl.
The MMA fighter's chopping away at that left leg like a
You can see him loading up that right hand. Butts is loading up that right hand, trying to end it.
He's loading up. He's throwing these big haymakers, but he doesn't seem like he's connecting. Oh,
He's
nice
not.
leg.
But it takes one, too, so anything can happen in a fight.
Nice trip by Butts on that.
Now, this is tough going for that leg because in amateurs, you cannot rotate. As soon as rotation happens, the ref will stop it. So good thing you let go of that knee. Good job. Nice roll. Oh, he's got his back. Let's see what Corey can do with this.
Good job by Butts keeping his hips up.
2-on-1. Let's see. Chin down. Good job by Kyle. Now he's got to roll into Corey. Right now, he's just negating that attack, which is
How
smart.
important is patience right here for Corey Butts?
It's beyond important because one wrong move and that carotid artery is up for grabs. We got a little bit of blood from Kyle. So obviously hit him a little bit.
Yeah, he's landing some shots, and like you said, a little blood coming, trickling out of the
Body
nose.
triangle by Corey on the bottom. Body triangle. This is going to be very difficult to get out of for Kyle.
Now he wants to swing that to the side of his ankle to put pressure on his ankle.
Yes.
Right? So effective striking.
going for that rear naked.
Up that neck.
Going for that rear naked. Best thing he can do is 2-on-1 and try to create some pressure on that ankle of Corey.
Big round for Corey Butts right here.
Huge round.
Body triangle, trying to work for the rear naked choke. Stretching him out right now.
Now, Kyle is definitely keeping his composure. I'll give him that. But look, he's sneaking that hand in.
Kahler
He's sneaking that hand in.
fighting.
He's about to tap. He's about to tap, and it's
A big
over.
win right
it's
there
over.
for
Big
Corey
win for
Butts.
Corey Butts in 5-element MMA.
Monster win. You know, he was doing a phenomenal job with hand control, and I think it just became too much. That body lock, I think, just wore him out.
The thing about mixed martial arts, man, the fight can end any given time in any given way. And Corey Butts did a great job just continuing to move forward.
Phenomenal job by Corey Butts coming back in round 2. You know, that was a nice little knee trip right there he had. It was very slick, very quick. It didn't look like much, but it was enough to put Kahler on his back, and then he worked from there.
And that's exactly it, because it changed the tempo and interrupted Zach's pattern, because Zach had control of that round before that.
Definitely. I would have to, if that went through a third round, it would have been 1-1, I would say.
100%. I'll tell you what, I guarantee you that Kahler's going to use this as a learning experience.
Most definitely. Big win for Corey Butts at a 5-element. Getting revenge, you could almost say, for his teammate, Chris Buckley, who just fell to Plaza.
Great fight by both these guys.
Yeah, another excellent fight at Cage Wars 35. I'm going to throw it up to our ring announcer, Ryan Peterson.
Great sportsmanship by Kyle Kahler, clapping his opponent on, giving him a big hug.
Definitely a monster win in round 2 at 2 minutes out of 5-element.
Duff and Eric going in there having a good handshake. You know, again, great sportsmanship by both teams.
One of the greatest things about MMA is the constant sportsmanship. You know, I think every fighter understands and respects what every fighter's gone through to get in.